In the Hollow Era, yet heroes of righteousness still rose up. The frontier town of Phylum Heights had seen frequent bandit.
Who dares disturb the peace on our streets?
Oh, where'd this hero pop up from?
Is this part of the script?
I told you to read the script carefully!
I'm a disciple of Yunquei.
What the hell am I supposed to say to them?
You didn't read it either?
A Yunquei Summit disciple?
Hooray to arms! Oh, wait. Hooray is?
Watch as our heroine swings her. What a young hero in the making. At least it would. If the...
Please spare them, good lady. They're not...
Wow, that's awesome! I love to watch...
Ouch. Well, it feels like...
Maybe it's because I've watched so many movies. I feel I should always step...
Wow. You might want to watch less than...
I was too impatient and clueless just now. I barely left the mountain, so I didn't know...
We're really great.
I get it now. You're actually a young master from...
Alright, all workers from Phylum Heights. Working part-time as extras on the set.
If it weren't for the selfless masters of Sui-Bian Temple during the mining accident a while ago...
Don't mention it. That's our duty as the disciples of Yunquei.
That's why, despite the misunderstanding...
These are separate issues. Sui-Bian Temple will take care of... Now that we understand each other and the matter is settled, I have to go take care of...
Young master, please, wait! Your ears, your tail, they're different from the usual cat thigh.
You can tell I'm a tiger thyron? That...
I knew it! I was watching your impressive fight and was immediately struck by
Huh?
Master Tiger is fierce indeed. But the audience has seen too many stories about the legendary... Why not add to the story a young hero fresh out the mountain?
What are you trying to say, director?
Oh, Master Tiger, your popularity hasn't decreased at the box office once we pass Phylum Heights. Where else would we find such a young, spirited, beautiful...
Extraordinarily skilled... hero? Are you...
Yes, you, young lady. I can tell you're very talented. Have you ever considered a career in the...
Not at all. Mr. Director, even if we disciples of Yunquei Summit step away from our
let's not rush now. You see, not only is our movie starring the retired Kung Fu super...
Is he a tiger thyron too? Oh, I remember now!
The young lady has good taste. I'll consider your suggestion, director.
But I'm not really cut out for acting. I can't even put on a stern...
But wait, the biggest surprise is still to come.
Hey, didn't you say my return is the big surprise?
The real highlight is, all of our fight scenes for the movie will be shot inside the Great Hollow.
That sounds really impressive, but Mr. Director, wait. Shooting inside the hollow? Isn't that dangerous?
Danger is just a publicity stunt unless it actually happens. All these, no matter how brilliant your talent or sincere your...
Brilliant talent or genuine creativity? Which exactly do you...
Song Huang, this is our chance at a comeback. We have to seize every opportunity.
Then, you must be taking all the necessary precautions, right? Working inside the hollow is incredible.
We have! Thanks to Mr. Sung Huang's connections, we've obtained a hollow entry permit from the HIN.
It's said to be an area cleared of ethereals and miasma. Very safe.
An area cleared of ethereals and Mr. Director, this area you're talking about. This is the exact area Shifu asked me to investigate. What a strange coincidence. I should report this to her and double-check with the association to be sure. Mr. Director, I'm touched by your appreciation of my talent, but
Not everyone seizes every opportunity that comes their way like I did when I...
Oh well, art always has its flaws. Anyway, Mr. Sung Huang, the...
Huh? You're going now?
The hollow is unpredictable. What's safe today might not be tomorrow.
So, will you be escorted by security guards or...
Well, you see, we're on a tight budget and spent... Of course, a large share of it also went to Mr. Sung Huang's...
It's a reasonable budget.
So you're telling me you don't even have security...
I'm ready to sacrifice myself anytime!
I'm not planning to sacrifice myself for anything.
Relax! We have all these professional martial arts actors on the team as... All right, the hollow waits for no one. We need to get...
Hey, wait!
Ready and waiting. What brings you here this time? You're rat. I can help you ward off. How about a reading before we go? Hey you! The new PA! Handle the equipment care- Yep, right there. That's the spot.
fixed it. Alright, I can...
They say in the Hollow Era, the court was corrupt and falling apart. The martial arts world stood leaderless.
Can we move on? Everyone's already heard that a million times.
Have patience, Master Tiger. Setting the scene before starting each day is not to mention we have a fresh face on the crew. Everyone...
Director, one mountain is too small for 2 tigers.
It's fine, it's fine. Everyone says...
Self-awareness is a virtue, but as my kin, I think you ought to...
Master Tiger, you've seen what she's capable of. With the 2 of you in the same frame, our movie is going to be a hit! The industry has been in decline these past few years. If this works out, it'll be a...
You're clouded by greed. I'm a professional actor with integrity. What is it they say? Always have Working with an unprofessional actor is going to be a real challenge for...
I've seen lots of your movies when I was little. I'll learn...
Now you're playing cute.
You see, the kid's a big fan of yours.
Yes, but I'm just small. I'm not actually a...
Of course. Child labor would require additional insurance. Anyway, back to our scene. The story today happens during Master Tiger and the young tiger's...
As soon as Master Tiger and Young Tiger set foot on Mount Purgation... The wind stirs, rustling through the grass. Suddenly, a group of bandits jump out of the woods surrounding the mountain path.
The wind stirs, rustling through the grass. Suddenly, a group of bandits jump out of the woods surrounding the mountain path.
These small fry aren't worth my time. Young Tiger, your journey has just begun. Go on, show me what you've learned.
Do you smell it? The light passing through the ether, leaving a unique... while the fragrance called story fills the air around...
Wow, that sounds incredible!
So, there's a reason you keep producing bad movies.
Huh? Has the director only made bad movies?
Bad movies? They were just overlooked gems that never...
I didn't know you cared so much about your third-rate work.
Mr. Tsongkwang, isn't it a little harsh to criticize some...
It's fine. Anyway, footage shot in...
We should still be careful. I can sense that the ether activity around us is...
But it adds authenticity to the setting of the film.
Mr. Director, I hope some miasma hasn't gotten into your brain.
Forget about Invasion Next Gen and Behemoth. After everyone sees our on-site footage, those other...
Are you just accepting the fact that your movies are third-rate?
In any case, with Mr. Tsongkwang and Miss Fufu's seamless teamwork, and with 2 skilled martial artists guarding this...
Please let it be over soon.
Scene 1, take 2. Continue rolling.
I need to focus on the real task. Investigating the miasma disturbance here. The ether flow is calm. Nothing out of the ordinary here either. Oh well, I guess that's good news. I should regroup with the crew before they start worrying.
The bandits running wild here.
Let me handle this. Concentrate.
Damn, that sound effect was great. Almost too real.
Mount Purgation, despite its name, has long been overrun by rampaging fiends.
Leave it to me!
And within the shadows, dangers far greater than bandits lie in wait for the two heroes.
These ethereals, all of them are tainted with traces of miasma. Something's not right here. I should take a closer look around. Break!
Is everyone okay? Take a moment to collect yourselves. We're getting ready to shoot today's thirds. Action!
For years, dark energy has clung to Mount Purgation, and now the swarming fiends seem endless.
Even with the presence of a miasma tumor, there shouldn't be this many ethereals.
Master, are you really not stepping in at a time like this?
I think I have a stomach ache.
Oh, great. I've got a headache, too.
I'll manage things from here. Precision strike.
A heavy, foul miasma rolls in. The Demon King ruling over this mountain has arrived.
Here, stay back, everyone! This one's really got its claws out.
Young Tiger holds firm, shielding the villagers behind her. Her small body stands like an unshakable mountain, resolute and unwavering. Unfortunately, Master Tiger has been poisoned and is unable to help.
And that's a wrap for the day. Thank you all for your hard work.
Mr. Director, why didn't you seem the least bit... In fact, it almost feels like the ethereal attack was just...
Accidents happen, of course. But not all accidents are bad, right? Just like how you joined us. It was all thanks to a random accident. A happy surprise of an accident. Everything is going according to the producer's plan. Nothing will go...
No! Something's really not right here. I need to go.
Today's shoot went smoothly. I'd say it was even better than expected. Thanks to everyone's hard work and you for
Oh? It's entirely thanks to everyone's support and Miss.
Quite the contrary. Miss Fufu taught me a lot.
Tomorrow, we'll shoot the drama sequences before the action ones. So be... especially you two, Miss Fufu and Mr. Sung Kwong.
Oh, 2 protagonists?
We're filming again? I'm at my wit's end, Shifu. I've had it with all the acting. But what if they go in... What is it, Shifu? What does the reading say?
I don't know about the reading, but I've always said you've got the potential to become a star.
Shifu, have you been listening?
You are a rare tiger, Thyron. You're smart and adorable. As your Shifu, I don't mind you venturing into the realm of cinema.
Shifu! I'm talking about the safety of the film crew and the odds...
Suspicious indeed. But in my opinion, you should stay with the crew and keep an eye on how things...
So I'm going back to acting after all.
It is the duty of mystics like ourselves to protect and to seek. Think of all the bragging rights your Shifu will get if you debut on the big screen.
Awaiting further instructions.
What brings you here this time?
Perk up, everyone! We've got the big scene today! An old steed in the stable. A hero past his...
Hey, did you really need to emphasize the old and past his prime parts?
You're missing the point. An old steed. I mean the sentiment. Hair attention, everyone! Make sure to capture all...
So that means I don't have much screen time, right? I can finally focus on investigating the miasma.
Miss Fufu, don't get distracted. We're about to roll.
Master Tiger and Young Tiger venture deeper into...
Over now.
Mr. Tung Huang, you've always been well respected.
Among tiger thyrans? And how many of our kin are still left in New...
That's true. But that just makes it all the more heartening to see our kin excel.
You've only been with the crew for 2 days, and you've already picked up how to smooth... You're also a distinguished disciple of Yunquei Summit, right? I've heard the master...
Shifu is very powerful. She also saved my life. If Shifu hadn't brought me back to the mountain when the tiger tribe encountered a
Oh? So it was your Shifu that took you in then? But who's to say whether it's fortune or misfortune that we...
The forbidden artifacts must not be used.
What choice do we have?
It may be the hollow or the will of the heaven.
I'd say... It's
Fufu, stay alive!
From now on, you'll live in their stead.
But we must also bear the pain that they cannot.
The laws of our people shall not be broken.
Yes! That's why I started training at Yung...
Convictions? I just don't want to follow in the footsteps of our kin. In this world, it's eat or be eaten. You didn't think...
We did give up a lot because of the hollow. But sure...
Do all mystics speak with such grandeur?
The true meaning of the scriptures is always hard to understand. But I think...
Our two heroes, the camera...
Run! It's dangerous here!
In the Hollow Era, demons, however, there are always righteous warriors.
The monsters are here!
Run!
Papa! Mama! What evil dares to befoul this place? I am Zhu Huhu of Yunquei Summit.
Master Ji! Master Ji is...
Master, please save my daughter!
Fear not, good people. Master, there will be no suffering where I stand.
Master Ji!
Master G!
Master Zhu is here and clears...
Master Ji!
Rest here a while. Time is of the essence. I shall Run!
But where can we go?
Hurry! We've got to save these people first.
I'll manage things.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
I'll take over now. Concentrate.
Demons! Demons! Help! Someone help me.
Don't leave me alone here!
Live on, my child.
These wretched fiends. Such
Get rid of them.
Leave it to me.
Everyone, are you all right?
Oh, head. I feel like I fought Miss Fufu for 2 hours.
The equipment... it's all broken.
It's probably because the ether concentration got higher than the equipment could...
Oh, forget about the darn equipment! If it weren't for you, we'd all be lost in the hollow. To think that producer promised me a complete...
I looked around, but there are still some crew members I couldn't find.
Right, both the producer and Sung Kwang are
I suspect... No, I'm certain this was no accident.
I couldn't care less about the producer's survival.
But you've all been exposed to highly concentrated ether for too long. I'll escort you out first. Mr. Director, please arrange I'll come back with other disciples of the temple and look for the rest of the crew.
Thank you, Miss Fufu.
Faithless souls cannot ascend the stairs to sanctuary.
This voice. It's the Exaltist speaker.
Miss Fufu, I'm honored to have you attend my performance, yet you refuse to. I regret that I must temporarily break this wonderful illusion, and the deal is simple. Trade your life for the lives of... The hollow coordinates have been logged in the flash drive. Come, I know villains are not to be trusted.
Awaiting further instructions.
What brings you here this time?
Death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
Amen, leave it to me.
Quit the act!
Blessings are granted without bias, thus ignorance is mankind's sin. Those who squander such grace must be refined. The flickering flames of the kindling illuminate the steps for the sanctuary's chosen. Even the most faithless dust shall bask in this glory.
Cycle of yin and yang.
I hope everyone's okay. We gotta hold on!
One step further, and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement.
Step back. Let me...
May the Creator refine us.
I watch over you.
Our two heroes. You must be If Tiger Thyrans weren't so rare, if the bell wasn't so I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble of staging this just to lure you both into my trap. Though I must say, I'm surprised that our little cub actually has some claw. Our sect has suffered greatly. Capturing Yishuan's prize...
I know I wanted a stereotypical villain as a cover, but...
When faced with one's death, is that not when they throw reason to the...
You don't actually think you're some sort of fated, chosen antagonist? Your boss is gone. Your organization is in shambles. And yet, you're unbelievably stupid. Are the only things...
Silence! I should have purified that tongue of yours with the flames of refinement.
Cover? Tiger Thyran treasure?
The Tigerbane Bell. A specialized W engine capable of resonating with... That's the information you have, right, Mr. Villain?
Criminals using criminals. What a cliché plot twist.
Cliché indeed. Which is why it only works. The Tigerbane Bell was crafted by my dead kin. Such cruel And if the victim is a tiger thyron, the wielder can even consume the victim's...
I remember now. But wasn't that a forbidden relic of the tiger thyrons? It should have been lost in that disaster.
It is indeed a forbidden weapon of our people. What I told you wasn't a... But I didn't tell you the whole truth either. The user must be a tiger. Such restrictions are what prevent this powerful tool from being abused by villains.
There's no reason to preserve such cruel technology.
Cruel? Yes, it's cannibalistic and cruel. But life in and of itself is cruel, little tiger of Jung. We never had the courage to face such harshness until the downfall of our kin.
What are you two yammering on about? Seems I'll use this Tigerbane Bell right now and send you both on your way. What? Why isn't it working?
You just don't listen, fool. Your part as the villain is coming to an end. But before that, I don't think she's so kind-hearted that she'll simply let me eat or be eaten. That's... Oh well, a grand performance indeed. Driving the tiger to devour the wolf. A sandpiper and a clam locked in a struggle, only for the fisherman to claim the prize. A mantis stalking a cicada, unaware of the finch behind it, waiting to strike. These classic plots never get old. But I think I prefer playing the villain. Give up. Rather than becoming food for the ethereals, why not nourish your own kind?
Up to cream!
Isn't that more in line with your so-called righteousness? Yunquei Summit's proud disciple. Otherwise, wouldn't that be a waste of the grand hero story I so carefully staged just for you?
Concentrate. I'll take point. Suppress the advantage. Reality and illusion. Full lockdown complete. An opportunity for fate is sealed. Shift. Swift yet still. Release.
Surrender now! You gone? So far!
Oh, beautiful! Beautiful!
Wow, incredible!
Quite on set. Why didn't you just finish me?
Because true heroes stand tall for justice.
Seems I've lost, you lucky child. I put on such a great performance.
Putting on such a show, taking so many lives.
When all careful plans fail, it all comes down to one fatal miscalculation. I knew...
I'm a senior of Swabian Temple. Oops! I didn't mean to say that last line.
You're really into the role, aren't you? Come, Victor. Use the forbidden artifact stained with the blood of our kind, the Tigerbane.
Who would want to devour you? You look like a villain who's...
Hard to stomach. Do you think I've been eating nothing but good food on my journey?
So you murdered the real Mr. Xiang Huang with the tiger bane
I siphoned the life of our kin and stole the power to eat or be eaten. That's how I've come this far.
You want to live this way, even at the cost of hurting you?
Eat or be eaten. You'll understand soon.
I don't understand, and I don't agree with it. If we have to live by devouring the flesh of others, then why?
It's because of these so-called ideals and principles that if we'd only used the Tiger Bane Bell that day,
There is no if only. When I was young and would remember that night, crying and sacrificing the lives of one's kin in order to save the rest, the good at that moment, the evil at that moment. Perhaps it's all just a matter of a sync, but there is no if only. I've stopped dwelling.
How do you know that my choice is wrong?
Shifu also taught me another lesson. Maybe one day I'll be able to answer your question, but until some other powerful villain takes my life, I won't devour you, nor will I take your life. I'm handing you over to public security and making sure you
Zhuy Fufu.
Huh?
I hate your name. It makes me feel you've had too good a luck.
I like my name. It does make me feel like I've had a good life so far.
You've grown a lot, Fufu.
You're making me blush, Shifu.
I'm talking about your skill in lecturing villains on
Shifu!
It's an important skill for us good guys to have. Making your grand entrance with an impressive line and exiting with righteous words. Is it?
Maybe being maybe doing the right thing is...
Master Fufu.
Huh? Yes!
Remember to feed the bird for me.
That's amazing! So you crushed the schemes of the No need to praise me. Shifu's actually been secretly watched, so even if I ran into a situation I couldn't handle...
Oh, so being humble is also a virtue of the great Master Fufu? Since Shifu never showed up.
Junior Bell, plus, I realize that I much prefer being everyone's senior disciple, Fufu. So don't be afraid when you encounter demons or evil spirits. be a hero.